Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Seidakumo Josephine Yeiyah and I am your legal business companion. As a legal practitioner, I am here to give valuable tips to help business owners achieve their goals, guide against legal risks, comply with regulatory requirements, scale their businesses, protect their assets and intellectual properties. Keep in mind that the information I share here is for educational purposes and not tailored to meet your specific legal need. For personalized advice, please always consult with your lawyer. In the course of the week, I received some questions concerning filing the company's annual returns with the Corporate Affairs Commission. So I have decided to make a video from the answers I shared with. If you are here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do not forget to hit the notification button to get updates anytime I upload new videos. Thank you. Your support is so much appreciated. So let's get to the first question. This person asked me when I uploaded the feedback from a client after successfully filing the business entity's annual returns and applying that the status of the company be changed from inactive to active. So she asks, can you please tell me more about filing company annual returns? So this is a very good and interesting question, because this is a question that every business owner should ask. The Corporate Affairs Commission is responsible for regulating the registration and the incorporation of business entity in Nigeria. And the provisions of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020 is applicable to all business registered in Nigeria, and that is why it is important. Every business entity should file its annual return. Just like the name implies, annual return, it is what you do every year, annually. It is like you filing the state of affairs of your company to the commission, and if the present directors, the present shareholders, if it's a business name, the proprietors, the debt, the total turnover for the year, the net assets of the company, the persons with significant control, that is persons who hold at least 5% ownership of the company when it comes to limited liability companies, and they are expected to even file your financial statement. However, if you are a small company or a business name, you are not really mandated to upload the financial statement. But if you are a big company, you will be mandated to upload your financial statement, your profit and loss account, your balance sheet, statement of directors, statement of auditors. That is what filing annual returns it's all about. It's you telling the commission the state of affairs at a glance. The commission can see at a glance the state of affairs, the structure, the debts and everything about the company or the business entity. Like I said, the Companies and Allied Matters are distinguished between a big company and a small company. So for this purpose, a small company is a company whose net asset is not above 60 million, your turnover is no more than 120 million, the directors of the company owns about 51% of the company, and you do not have any foreigner as a owner, no foreign participation in company, or a government agent or a government entity is not part of the member of the company. So if you have all these characteristics, then you are a small company. So all you need to do is you just fill in the necessary information. You do not necessarily have to upload your financial statements. You do not necessarily, except the commission requires you to do so. So you could just upload all the information about the company, the state of affairs, if there is any change, whether someone has changed from shares to stock, all of this information, you file it. And in the Companies and Allied Matters Act, a private company is expected to file receipt certificate that it has not issued its shares to the public in the past years, and that the members of the companies is still limited to 50. The membership of a private company is 50 members. That is how far you can go as a private company. So all those information you file along with your annual returns. And also, if you are a new company, a company you just registered, incorporated, you are not expected to file your annual returns in the year of incorporation. In fact, what the companies and landlords say that you are not expected to file your annual returns within the first 18 months. After that, you can start filing your annual returns. So just know that if you register your company this year, you don't need to file your annual returns this year. So the next question, this person also asks, what if I don't have a physical address? What if I'm working from home? I don't have like a special place where I call my place of business. When you're registering, you register with your home address as a business address and you're working from home. Do we need to file the annual returns? The question is yes. You need to file your annual returns as long as you're a registered business in Nigeria. You have your incorporation document or your registration document. You need to file the annual returns, irrespective of where you might be working from. Even if you just have an online store, you need to file your annual returns as at when due. Okay, another question was, I did not register a limited liability company. I only registered a business name, a name and style under which I carry on my business. Do I still need to file the annual returns? Like I said before, yes. Irrespective of the business entity business structure you operate, whether a business name, whether a limited partnership, a limited liability partnership, company limited by shares, by guarantee, you have to file your annual returns. Even an incorporated trustee, you have to file your annual returns. Now, let's discuss the consequences of not filing your company's annual returns. Number 1, if you do not file your company's annual returns, then you are in default, and default attracts penalties. So for each year you are in default, you are paying a fee as penalty aside the fee for filing your annual returns. Secondly, if you do not file your annual returns, you are indirectly telling the commission that your business is not in operation. That means you are not in operation, because your annual return just telling the commission that, look, we are here, we are alive, and we are still in business. So if you don't file, that means you are telling the commission otherwise. Another consequence is that your business will be tagged as inactive, and this is going to be open to the general public. Let's say a person wants to do a due diligence check on your company and you are in default and you have not been filing your annual returns. What the person will see in the website of the Corporate Affairs Commission, that is the company registration portal, is that your business is inactive, and this is not good for the reputation of your business, especially when third parties like investors, partners, or vendors, or people that want to go into contract with you are trying to do a due diligence check on your business. Also, when a company is in default for 10 consecutive years, it is a ground to strike off the name of that company from the register of companies. So if you have not been filing for 10 consecutive years, the name of your business or company will be struck up from the register of companies. Additionally, this is also a ground for filing a winding up proceedings against a limited liability partnership. So that's what the Companies and Allied Matters Act says, that if a limited liability partnership has not filed its annual returns for 10 consecutive years, it could be a ground to file for the dissolution or for the winding up of such partnership. Another important thing to note is that every information you're filing, your annual return, information in your financial statement, information on the profit and loss account, balance sheet, it should not be false. It is an offense under section 862 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act. So you'll be held liable, the directors of the company, the company itself. So whatever statements you will be providing The information you are expected to provide must be the truth, no misrepresentation, no false information. So this is where I'll be wrapping up today. Please, if you find this information useful, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Give it a thumbs up, and you can also share with your friends. Your support is so much appreciated. Thank you. See you next time in my next video. Bye.